Hello. So good to meet you at this daily motivational meeting. We are reading world scriptures to empower a positive vibe for the day. This book inspire billions of people, helping communities, city, country, and the world, and will help you to for prosperous life. Just read them and practice. As we are reading the book from the beginning. Please find all the chapters at our Message to Billion channel. And now we are reading about the greatest people in the history. Next one is Confucius. Born into an era of incessant warfare, the sage Confucius saw beyond the troubles of his own day and sought for the universal principle of morality that could be the basis of a peaceful world. He gathered a circle of disciples and traveling from kingdom to kingdom, seeking to interest the rulers in his ideas. Though he was rejected again and again, Confucius maintained an optimistic attitude based on the faith that heaven was using him for a higher purpose. Though not accepted in his day, Confucius' teaching became the foundation of East Asian civilization. Father Moon respected Confucius for his faith in God, which he called heaven, and his single-minded focus to seek a higher truth transcending his major circumstances. He regards Confucius as a counterpart to Jesus. He taught the outward form of social relations in the kingdom of heaven, while Jesus taught the embodied its inward spirit. Confucius faces hardship and disappointments while maintaining conviction about his mission. The border warden required request to be introduced to Confucius, saying, "When men of superior virtue have come to this exile, I have never been denied the privilege of seeing them." The followers introduced him, and when he came out from the interview, he said, "My friends, why are you distressed by your master's loss of office? The kingdom has long been without the principles of truth and right. Heaven is going to use your master as a bell which is wooden tongued." While Confucius stood alone at the east gate of the outer city, the natives reported to Sekung, "There is a man at his gate. He looks crestfallen like a homeless, wandering dog." Sekun told Confucius this story, and Confucius smiled and said, "I don't know about the description of my figure, but as for resembling a homeless, wandering dog, he is quite right. He is quite right. Being surrounded and short of food, Confucius knew that his disciples were angry and disappointed at heart. So he asked Tselu to come in and question him. It is said in the book of songs, neither buffaloes nor tigers, they wander in the desert, a comparison to themselves. Do you think that my teaching are wrong? How is it that I find myself now in this situation? Tselu replied, "Perhaps we are not great enough and have not been able to win people's confidence in us. Perhaps we are not wise enough and people are not willing to follow our teachings. Is that so?" said Confucius. "You, if the great could always gain the confidence of the people, why did the poorly and Chuchi have to go and die of starvation in the mountains? If the wise men could always have their teachings followed by others. Why did Prince Pecan have to commit suicide? Telu came out and Sekun went in, and Confucius said, She, the, if it is said in the book of song, neither buffaloes nor tiger they wander in the desert. Am I teaching wrong? How it is that I find myself now in this situation? Sekun replied, the master teaching are too great for the people, and that is why the world cannot accept them. Why did you came down a little from you hay? Confucius replied, the good farmer plants the field but cannot guarantee the harvest, and a good artisan can do a skillful job, but he cannot guarantee the please his customers. How now you are not interested in cultivating yourself, but are you interested in being accepted by the people? I am afraid you are not setting the highest standard for yourself. The cook came out and the young Hyun went in and Confucius said, Here, it is said in the book of song, neither buffaloes nor tigers, they wander in the desert. Am I teaching wrong? How it is that I find myself now in this situation? Yen Hu replied, the master teachers are so great that is why the world cannot accept them. However, you should just do your best to spread the ideas. What do you care if they are not accepted? The very fact that you teaching are not accepted shows that you are true gentleman. If the truth is not cultivated, the shame is ours. But if we have already strenuously cultivated the teaching of a moral order and they are not accepted by the people, it is the shame of those in power. What do you care if you are not accepted? The very fact that you are not accepted shows that you are true gentleman. And Confucius was pleased and said smilingly, is that so, O son of Yan? If you were a rich man, I would be your butler. Uh, this is the character of the man so intent upon enlightening the eager that he forgets his hunger so happy and doing so that he forgets the bitterness of his lot and does not realize that old age is at hand. That is what he is. Father, let's read the quotes from the second Messiah, Father Sun Moon. Confucius was born in the house of Lu during the Warring States period several thousand years ago. A chaotic time of many battles and wars, yet he was not concerned only for his own country or the surrounding states, nor did he complain about the trouble-filled society and the difficult circumstances into which he was born. Although he had no siblings to help him serve his parents, he tried to support them with gratitude. Confucius had the heart to be concerned about the future and the world. Despite the frequent rejection, he persevered with gratitude. Therefore, eventually, his teaching would unify the continent of China. More than that, he pioneered a way that has remained for all humankind, even beyond Asia. His aspiration and desire was to often offer something truthful, and he searched for the truth that he could offer to humankind. And this former his character. This was where his teaching originated. Confucius intended that the House of Lu should adopt his way to govern his nation during those chaotic times. However, seeing chaos and confusions abounding throughout the world as well as in his own nation, he came up with a teaching for a way of life to be followed by all future generations of humankind. Confucius was persecuted. He was cursed as a homeless wandering dog. The reason why he and the other persecuted people of heaven could be recognized as saints is because they are following the principle. Therefore, with the passage of time, the day would come when they were destined to be victors. So powerful quotes for today. If you have difficulties today, please watch one more time this video, share this video as we end this billion happy live subscribers marathon. Contact me for consultation, cooperation, and become member of this Heavenly Parents Holy community. Wish you all the best, and see you tomorrow with more powerful, interesting quotes. Bye bye. Yours, Nikolai Serpala, coach.